Let's play Plead the Fifth with Orlando and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1. Hooked up by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, who's taking the stand?
I don't know, some guy in camouflage, you can't really see him.
Yep, there you go.
All right, it is Plead the Fifth time. Perfectly apropos that I Hate You played before this because they've been in here giggling and sniggling. And I hate it because it's like everybody's like wants you to leave the room so they can sit in here and talk about their questions. I hate it.
We
But
had a good
it's
one
my
for
turn.
you, but it's a possible HR violation.
Ooh. Right.
So I think we might
We had to
pass.
drop that one. I think maybe I can kind of switch it around a little bit. Maybe.
Okay. With that being said, the first giggle came from Davi.
Yeah.
3 questions from the room, 3 questions from the audience. If you got a question that you've always wanted to know, you can text it to 888-429-0941, and I have a pass where I can pass one of those questions.
Well, it's a good thing that you are wearing camouflage today.
Okay.
Because you just got a call from Washington, D.C. You're headed to Russia.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
All right, there we go.
Because of your gift of gab, you have been the one that has been appointed to hold peace talks with one Vladimir Putin.
Me and
You?
Putin.
You and Putin.
Putin.
Yes.
Me and Putin.
You need to be assertive, but if you piss him off,
Ooh.
Something bad can happen.
boom.
Or he could respect
Boom.
you.
There's a boom.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay, but there are two things before the talks can take place that are very important.
Okay.
To President Putin. Number one is you can only speak to him in a Russian accent for respect. And number two, any time that you refer to him, you have to refer to him as Vladdy Daddy. So I want to know how that conversation takes place.
Mr. Vladdy.
What does that sound like?
Daddy.
First, President Vladdy Daddy, I would like to say that we could come to peace in this conflict. Vladdy Daddy. I don't know that. I sound like the Count Chocula. I don't know. I got nothing. I don't know. That was what you was giggling about? You was going to make me do the voice?
Yeah.
You have to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I
this is huge.
don't know what to say, but I know we need vodka.
Vodka.
Give me some vodka. I can do that.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Vladdy Daddy. That's wrong. Buck, you're up. What you got?
All right, Vladdy Daddy.
Yeah, I guess.
Now that you are single, let's see, I wrote this down. Now that you're single, when you look at other females, what's something that other people find sexy, but you don't? Physically.
Oh, man, there's a lot. That I don't. I mean, stuff that people like that I don't. I don't like the dermal thing. That like diamond that's in a stuck in your chest.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
just think
yeah.
it just look like a bullet shot. It's rough.
Yeah.
And and then when they take it out, it's like
You got a hole there.
right. You got a hole. I can see your chest cavity. I'm not really a big fan of breast tattoos.
Yeah.
Like if you got on like I know that on TV, I'm not going to call out nobody, but on TV there's certain shows that ladies wear nice dresses or whatever, and they trying to put their nines on. And if you see a half of a word sticking out, it always just messes up the lines for me. Like you could wear something couture, and I could see it's part of a tattoo, and I'd be like, "Yo, really?" Like
Throws it off for you.
That rose, come on, So I mean, those would be like 2 of the things.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I agree.
But I mean, it's not like a long list. But I mean, yeah, I could go like I know.
I feel like we could go a little longer, but that's good.
I mean, if your feet are gripping over the shoes, I mean, and it might not be bad on your feet. It might just be like you at too much of an angle,
Right.
Because I seen some ladies with a real angle on their shoes, and their weight was pushing their feet a little too far in the.
I've been there before. Or you've had the shoes for a while, so they're wide.
So they gripping on the outside of the shoe,
Yes.
and it just looks like monkey hands. It just when I see it, I'm just like, girl, you feel that grip, like that's yeah. I'm a ass.
I told you we could add on
I'm an
that.
ass. I am. I'm terrible.
Okay, everybody knows that Orlando is single.
Jesus, y'all just really? Is that why we? I'm so
No.
much more than
Out
that.
there, in An attractive, available man, maybe dating.
Oh, Meredith called me attractive. All right. That's the camo.
Yes.
Can't see me.
But would Orlando Davis actually use a dating app? Would you go on Tinder, eHarmony, whatever ones? Would you ever use them? And which one would you be more likely to use?
No.
No, just no.
It's a hard no.
Hard no. Hell
Why?
no.
Why?
Because honestly, I think that's janky. I would never. I personally, I would
Just
never.
offended everybody.
I mean, that's for them, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I just have never been able to understand with all of the stuff that has been said about people faking who they are
Yeah.
and all this stuff. Like, I don't have time to be an investigator. Like, I need to meet you, like you, push on from there. And honestly, even there, like, I think your view of relationships and love is perfect for y'all, but I really think I'm good. I think I just need to stay away from all that. I'm not into like meeting people, liking them, and then them failing you, like, or me failing them.
Yeah.
I don't want to disappoint
You
nobody.
like-
I don't want nobody to disappoint me.
Expectations right now.
Yeah, I'm low expectations. I
But-
come in here.
Think about the convenience.
Yeah.
It's Friday night. You're sitting on your couch.
You can have somebody over.
Get a little Tinder. Ding.
No.
Swipe left, swipe
No,
right.
I don't want to swipe. I don't want to swipe and no swiping.
What if we made one for you? We could
Nah.
just go
Hey,
through
let's
Let's
every-
not do
Let's
that.
do that.
Let's
freak
not
show
do that. We don't
profile
want to do
for
that.
Orlando.
We don't want to do that. All right, let's not do that. If somebody hits me with that, I'm gonna be like, one of y'all, I'm gonna get voted off the island. All right, Freak Show, Wild 94.1 Bay's Party Station. Meredith just told me everybody with like a tattoo on their chest is like mad at me now.
Yes.
I'm not trying to make everybody feel some type of way. Listen, there's a lot of y'all out there that couldn't lay up next to a man that's holding on to an extra 240 extra pounds. Extra. Like, so I mean, everybody kind of likes what they like. I'm sorry. Davi asked me to adorn a Russian accent and call Vladimir Putin Vladdy Daddy.
Yeah, peace talks aren't going so well.
Peace talks are a little shaky right now. Buck's question for me was, what?
Something that other people find sexy, but you don't.
Yeah, he's the one that's why everybody's mad at me right now, because I said chest tattoos and
Small
what else did I say?
shoes.
Yeah. Nah, I mean with the shoes, the gripping of the shoes that bothers
Who
me.
finds that attractive, by the way?
I mean, I'm just saying. You said things that bother me. It's
You
like if
said
I look
monkey
down,
feet.
and see you
claw.
got the monkey feet, I'm like, yo, that's a problem. And then Meredith went single.
Dating
Would I
apps?
actually do the dating app? No,
Yeah.
I would not do that. All right, so we got 3 coming in from the listeners. We got a call and 2 texts.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this first since it just came in. Orlando, if you
Yeah.
had to pick a perfect size for breasts, what? What is your favorite size? Cup size.
A perfect size?
Yes, for you.
For me.
You know, it goes all the way up.
A perfect size for me
Yeah.
would probably be. I only know that, and I'll tell you this because of all of the like magazines that I used to look at with they used to have the Playboy or whatever they would have the math. 36D was always like one that I liked.
Okay.
When I was like.
You D
Just
student.
I was definitely a D student. Yeah, like just a 36D.
Yes.
Like that stood out as all of the bangers.
You got a little extra up
All
on
right.
top.
I don't think that's extra. Is that big?
I think most people would say that that's big.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
D's, double D's.
Okay. All right.
As a large category.
Let's see. We do I take the
Take
call?
the phone.
All right. I don't know who this is. All right. Hello.
Big O, what's going on?
What's up?
I got a question for you. So you famous around these parts, Orlando and the Freak Show. You know a lot of people in the music industry. You know a lot of people. Has anyone ever stepped to you out of your league trying to holler at you, basically for a come up, maybe with music, like try to get you to go out on a date, oh, you this and that, and then slide they tape at you or whatnot?
I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, people who saw an opportunity there, so they were like, "Yo, because if I get in, he'll get on. He'll help me get on or whatever." Yeah, I've had those, and I mean, those.
How you handle those?
Honestly, like, I mean, you don't really. You definitely, especially nowadays, you don't want to be in that situation at all. Because if somebody's trying to find some way for you to like help them get on, they'll actually take any information and try and do that. So it's like you kind of stall out when you see somebody with an angle. But it's always been like, people who have tried that route, but then people have tried all kinds of things. I just have never really had to like cross over on that line because I'm thinking my whole philosophy is if you giving it to me easily, you probably giving it to somebody else as easily.
Yeah.
So I don't like things with fingerprints on them. That ain't my thing. I appreciate it though. That's a good question. It happens. It does. All right, we got what? One more.
Yeah, we got one more. I got one out the 407. Rob wanted to know, is there someone you hooked up with in your past that by all standards and other people's opinions should have been a good fit for you, but you dropped it? If so, why?
Oh, yeah. Damn. They were supposed to be like the one, but you were probably a little bit too picky or something, not in a good place.
Man, damn. Yeah, I mean, there's been actually everybody I've dated, I've thought that they were like, the ones or whatever, and I always had that intention of imagining them in that space. But there were a few that I thought that I'm still close to now, and I see them in married situations, and I'm like, wow, I wonder if I hadn't messed that up. So there are people like that. I would think so. Was that the question? Are there people?
They said the end of it was, if so, why?
Yeah, why didn't it work out?
One didn't work out because of immaturity, like everything that the previous caller was just asking about, like just being the person that everybody was trying to rock with. And it's like, so you got a lot of options. And I mean, that was just immaturity and just being young. So I messed up on one that I thought after seeing her. And I'm like family and everything. I'm like cheering her on. I'm like, yo, that is fire. Like, and know her husband and everything else. I'm like, that is fire. But I definitely that probably could have been a Bonnie and Clyde thing. And then that was yeah, I think immaturity just messed up a lot of those.
Yeah.
Are you still immature, Orlando?
No, I hope not. I'm just focused. Now, wow. All right, let's see.
Hey, before you do the boomerang, we got to shout out all the double and triple Ds that are
Yeah.
texting.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of them.
They're checking it heavy.
Yeah, they are.
What?
Now
All
they know
right.
your preference.
We appreciate you.
I mean, listen. I was asked the question. I mean, y'all didn't ask me what I love.
Yeah,
Y'all could have made it positive and said, "What do you love?" But y'all went to "What do I hate?" So I'm flipping it back on y'all.
Oh, what do we
What
hate?
is it that in the opposite sex, when looking at somebody who you say, "Wow, they're beautiful," and then you see what, and you're like, "Oh God, why they got that?"
I got this one.
I got one too. Go ahead, Meredith.
A big ego, just won't shut up about what they have, what they do, all of that.
What they own?
I hate that. You can't even have just a normal conversation with this person. I can't stand that. If you're just like, you can't even just be a human being and have a good conversation because it's all about, you just showing off. I can't stand that.
Yeah, that's nasty.
For me, it's the big doofy eyelashes. I can't take you seriously if you have those humongous exaggerated eyelashes and closely followed behind by the extra long fingernails. I don't know. It's a turnoff for me. I don't like it one bit. But the eyelashes for me takes the cake.
Have you ever got the flitter on your, when you're kissing somebody? You go,
That's a lie. That's a lie. Because those things are kind of like swoopy.
Yeah.
It's like, which way did he go? Which way did he go?
For me, it's very similar to you. And since working at Wild 94.1, I got introduced to wigs thanks to Babs.
You don't like
And
wigs?
I'm not saying I don't like wigs. I know a lot of people wear them, but I can't stop staring at them. Like, if you're talking to me, I'm not looking at your eyes. I'm looking up, and I'm just like, whoa.
You never dated a black chick, have you?
No. I didn't know about it till Babs basically schooled me on
She
it.
lets you know I could be anything you want.
Exactly.
All right, man.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Plead the Fifth is a wrap.